Hey, what's going on guys? It's Paper here with another Marvel Snap deck highlight video. In this video, we're talking about the deck that I used this season to hit Infinite. It is a deck that uses one of the newest cards in the game, Pixie, as well as an ongoing core and some tech cards to give us a well-rounded deck that can pretty much beat anything in the meta currently as long as we get the right draws from Pixie. Pixie is pretty important to this deck, although you could probably just run a different version of this deck without Pixie and just go with more of this ongoing Blue Marvel Valkyrie style of game plan. This is a core that's been useful in seasons past, but I think with Pixie being able to reduce the cost of cards like Blue Marvel and Valkyrie, this deck gets a little bit stronger and it's been really fun to play. I played this from 80 to 100, I believe, and I had a ton of fun pretty much the entire time, and it's actually what sparked me to come back to YouTube because I had so much fun with this deck. So without further ado, let's get into the deck breakdown. So the core and most important aspect of this deck is the Pixie. Pixie is one of the newest cards in the game. She is a 2-cost 1-power card that says, on reveal, shuffle the cost of all the cards in your deck that started there. She is similar to Mr. Negative, who only shuffles the cards that are in your deck, although with Pixie, we now have a downside when it comes to deck building, where we can have a 1-cost card that's relatively weak because it's a 1-cost card, now costs 6 costs because it's swapped with something like Dr. Doom. The solution to that is to play Mobius. Mobius prevents all of your cards from being increased in cost, so anything that has a higher cost than what it started with will then be reduced to its original cost thanks to Mobius. Mobius is also good against decks that run things like Ravonna, Zabu, other Pixie decks. Anything that reduces costs, Mobius is great against because it just prevents your opponent from really executing their game plan. I would say there is no replacement for Mobius in this deck. I think Mobius and Pixie are must-haves to be together. I don't really recommend running any Pixie deck without Mobius because of the downside of getting a 1-cost card come out as a 6-cost or a 5-cost. So I think Mobius is really important here, and I would not recommend playing this deck without him. The next set of cards that we'll talk about are the ongoing cards in this list. These cards are very important to the strategy of being able to play Valkyrie while also creating an advantage on our side by having these ongoing effects add on top of the Valkyrie to create an asymmetrical sort of situation on the board. With Dazzler and Ant-Man, these are 2 low-cost cards, which is really great for Pixie. It is very important in a Pixie deck to have an even, or have sort of a balance of having some very low-costed cards and some very high-costed cards. That way we have the most advantage when we have Pixie and Mobius on the board and we have the most low-cost cards that we can possibly have. All 3 of these cards are very important to the deck. I would not switch them out for anything else. The next set of cards that we'll talk about are the tech cards. All of these cards have very important uses in the deck, also multiple uses as well, multiple applications. Rogue is really good against Mobius because Mobius is our biggest counter in this list. It's also very good against cards like Devil Dinosaur or other ongoing effects that could harm our Valkyrie asymmetrical play with our own ongoing cards. So getting rid of our opponent's ongoing effects is also very important. Shang-Chi, I think everybody just knows, very valuable card in the meta. And then Valkyrie is kind of what we built the deck around using the ongoing cards. So she's technically like our 3rd core card, and it's kind of what the deck is built around after Pixie. Valkyrie is a really strong card that's sort of underrated. The biggest issue that Valkyrie has just in Snap in general is that she's a 5-cost. So the reason why I built this deck is mostly to get a cheaper Valkyrie out. And it's proven very useful. And the card is actually the main reason why we win so many 8-cube games in this deck. Valkyrie is an insane card and is always unexpected. The last 3 cards in the list, being Wasp, the Hood, Squirrel Girl, and Dr. Doom, are all also pretty important. Things like the Hood could be replaced. I'm using the Hood because it's a good card target for Valkyrie. The Wasp is also a good target for Valkyrie. Both the Hood and Wasp are also very low costed, with the Wasp being a 0-cost card that could give us something like a 0-cost Dr. Doom, which is absolutely insane. Also, on top of those 2 cards, we have Squirrel Girl and Dr. Doom that just help us facilitate a full board and get us more power spread out around the board with Blue Marvel, and to give our Ant-Man and Dazzler a higher chance of getting their effects hit. Overall, I love this deck. This deck is super fun. Pixie is an extremely fun card. I usually wouldn't snap in this deck unless I had Pixie and Mobius, which made my climb pretty slow, but also I knew exactly when I could hit my power spikes. Valkyrie is a great card to steal cubes. I won so many 8 cube games off of a surprise Valkyrie play. This deck is just extremely fun. I love this deck. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you give it a test, let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, join my Twitch streams. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. If you want to let me know what you think of the deck or have any suggestions for the deck, I'm open here on YouTube and on Twitch whenever I'm live. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, good luck snapping. 3 1 costs or lower, 3 5 costs or higher. This Pixie is great. This guy just has Mind Stone, so he snaps turn 1. Does he have 3 stones to play? Can I play? I can't play enough cards here. But if he does, he has to move Jeff over. Do I have Prio? No, I don't have Prio because of Hood. Used Space Stone already as well. I have 6 energy this turn. I'm gonna play Mobius here. Mobius left demon here. We play Mobius on the left because we don't want to get magnetoed over here. Mobius prevents him from having a free card from the raft. So he's going to fill this up and he's not going to get the benefit. And he moved the Jeff over to do it. Mine's gonna mean nothing. I shung that Devil Dino right away, I think. Maybe not. Oh, I rogue it. What? I rogue it right away. Jin allows us to play both Rogue and Shang-Chi next turn. Wouldn't I just play Shang-Chi and no? I just play Shang-Chi, kill them, my null becomes massive. They can't Chimera this? Blob's not big enough. Oh man, that feels so good, dude. Mobius. Mobius for the raft. They can't play their rafted cards. We Valkyrie on turn 3? Like what? Or turn 4? Was that turn 3 or 4? I don't know. It was a 3-cost Valkyrie. Like, it doesn't even matter, man. Squirrel Girl on the right, because if they are playing some sort of... Oh, this is perfect. If they are playing some sort of Annihilus thing with wait a minute. You do this. If they're doing goblins. Oh my fucking god. Okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Yeah, like Valkyrie writes very, very good. We should have played Pixie middle. He plays just Annihilus right now. Bro, that doesn't win you the game. Hello? Yeah, I want to see it in IMAX. I want to see it in like a Dolby theater. $40X is a very fun surprise. I can imagine that being a fun surprise. I want to play this, but this is also big too. Is that just the move? I think we lose middle lane. But we have a big Dazzler. I don't know that we can ever Shang-Chi strong guy though, that's the issue. We are quite literally never punished for anything that we ever do in this game. We're quite literally never punished. Do we need to play Demon there? I don't think we even need to play Demon there. Can we play Demon on the right? Blue Marvel is +3. Let's see, how many cards in his hand? 5? I don't think he has enough to get rid of all the cards. I don't think he has 2 discard cards in his hand. He could have like a... He could have Swordmaster Blade, maybe? Do we need a Demon left? Worth the travel for a 3-hour amazing movie? I feel like I might regret this. Because that demon's going to be 8. Do I really need to add 11 to that lane? I don't think so. 3, 4, 5. We're only adding 5. 11. He's not going to add 4 with Sunspot. Oh, that was close. We definitely... We get the same power. We have the same power if we play Wasp on the right. Or we have the same outcome if we play Wasp on the right. We might not win White Hot Room. We may not get in there before he fills it, but we'll have Pixie. There's a chance we draw a 0 cost here and we just fill Dazzler Hood. 0 cost Blue Marvel. Feels pretty good. I don't care about Hotel Inferno. These cards are just too good to put in the same location like this. So he has to fill it right now. Mobius would have been a great hit for me, but I think I'm okay. This is solid. Do I want to do that? Don't really want to do that.
Opponent snapped.
What a chump. Oh yeah. What a chump that play is for that guy. So Shang-Chi, how much did this cost? 4? So Shang-Chi doesn't cost 4. So Shang-Chi costs 1 or 0. If we draw Shang-Chi, this demon needs to be out of our hand. Fuck. Let's go. Stack a lane, buddy. Stack it up. Stack it up. Infinite baby, Pixie only. Add whatever you want, baby.
Victory.
Nice.